Hello, good morning, Mattis. How are you doing today? Was a little bit behind on getting this, coming back to it, because behind the scenes stuff, I always get some water, make some coffee, and use the bathroom and stuff before going to the screen. Good, that's good to hear. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I've had a bit of time of taking away from this game. Also been a bit too busy to stream it, so we're finishing it up now. We're finally finishing up 6.0. Hello, hi, yes, it's me. We're going Red Mage today. I do not have a model of this one yet. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get one of this. I'm gonna be buying so many models on my character. So last time we finished up Endwalker, Hey, Mock, how's it going? Yep, I'm finally finishing up 6.0. Last week it went 2 weeks ago went 14 and a half hours. Cried my ass off killing Heidelin. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mock. Twice actually. I cried twice after fighting Heidelin. And yeah, last thing I'm fairly certain, because I'm not looking up any spoilers, I'm fairly certain I'm on the very last bit of Endwalker 6.0. But anyways, we're finishing up today. I know we're at the very end regardless. So let's start. We gotta talk with our friends. Hello, Cryo. I don't know if this is gonna be voice actor or not. That was good. Oh, Zathub, how are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? My heart's still broken, because I fucking killed Heidelin. Can't apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you in Ultima Thule. When it came to me and Charlie, I was truly torn. As ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision. I reasoned that, if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause, and so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. But knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. Well... it worked. I'm not going to be mean to Kryle. She's a sweetheart. Worked out. You did the right thing. By the way, Malk, how are you doing today? It was a relief to hear you say that. Thank you. Time and again, I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. Wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the form without my nerves getting the better of me. This fell to you and the others. I must and will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldessian. Through our work, Charlian will strengthen its ties with other nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in future. Of course, this isn't something I could accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest of help in Raha and Ajika, and our other remaining members. Together we will continue Grandfather's work. Good old Galif. It also doesn't help that we're playing Final Fantasy V music right now, and we're talking to Kryle. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel allure for the task itself. She's so tiny! Marvelous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Had some fun watching it. It was fun. I just, got way too tired at the end of it. So I couldn't really torment him a bit in Stormblood, but, you know. Well, he's gonna be starting in a couple of hours. If I have not ended by the time he starts, we're raiding out to him, because he's doing his long-ass charity stream today. Until that day, I shall endeavor to take a more dependable comrade. Aww. Kryle's the bad guy, isn't she, in next expansion? It better not be. Kryle is Sweet Bean, who will do no wrong. Oh, Zathub. Pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as father has been, tending the aftermath of the Exodus, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. And besides, I've made them weary enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I'm able. little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Charlian. Both Alice and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. Actually, let me go ahead and get this chat box. Where the hell is it? No. There we go. Because it's just kind of distracting. We'll rejoin those members of the Ilsabard contingent still sanctioned there. Lucia and Maxima helmed the relief effort, with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the tempered across the lands. Yeah, that's right, we can actually hopefully have the tempered be at peace and have them, you know, get their free will back and everything. Unless you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Licinia and her sister. That is a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because of the truth in Lord Quintus's words. I don't feel we should feel guilty on that woman and her sister running away and dying. It sucks that it happened, but it is not completely our fault for that. The truth that, whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in the relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first. I understand their hearts, that we might better help them to begin anew. You'd best write me too. Write you letters? Of course, I'd be glad to do so. But I'd be gladder still were you come and visit. I believe I speak for Alice as well. For fairly as long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over me in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The future is changing, will continue to do so. Yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can never look to you, in good times and in bad, as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. Aww, this is nice. Thank you, Zathub, from the bottom of my heart. It's also the fucking end of the expansion, so we can't have bad things happen. Right? Look, game, you put me through way too much in the last at the end of the last stream. I think I could deal with much more. Even after the 2 weeks. Zathub, seen your preparations, have you? I'm just making another soup of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find... I've forgotten something halfway to my destination. Oh, in case you hadn't heard, we've received new reports detailing devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the land surrounding the Bounty, where the sky first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north, in Garlemald and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports that have been catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the northern Empty. Had our guests taken any longer, Charlian too may have come under threat. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capabilities of each nation to handle on their own. The Scions are no longer needed. Which isn't to say that we won't help out where we can, of course, as individuals. No more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alphino. They were among the worst affected, and still need all the help they can get. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with the tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though. That'll curse my weakness. My inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you. Think back fondly to one of your many moments of triumph and the accompanying determined expression. Even those that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activated the teleporter without warning. And should you hear about me, I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out there somewhere, trying my very best. I look forward to hearing all about the legendary Alice Levieux. Not that I'm trying to become famous or anything. That being said, next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved, so don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. Aww. Oriange. Are you going back up to the moon and making more friends with your buns? Sub, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this painting be not forevermore, 'tis nonetheless occasion for sorrow. Akin to a pixie's path, the navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For this part, however, the Loperites embark upon a new beginning. Oh, shit. What did he say? Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remaineth hospitable for the creatures of Aetheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that may come to pass, there is much and more. Each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cadre? A lot of them. A lot of Loperites hath lethally dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Heidelin, 'tis said, did endow them with her love for all things born of this star. And 'tis Venar's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man result in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they seem fit to impart. Acquaintance? I'd call it friendship. I did not wish to presume. But, Oriange, look, you may be an ass sometimes, and I trust you with my life, but we're friends. Oh, they're talking about the Loperites. Yeah, you're the only one who understands them. They're tiny little bunnies, and you're like tall elf man to them. For 'tis certain true that I've grown fond of their company. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the scions of the seventh dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine retinence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet here among you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Like, Oriange, look, I trust you. I'm just tired of you doing stuff behind her back. Like, I know you're always there for the right reason, but just stop, man. Just stop. You don't need to prove anything. At all. Thus, instead, I do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss of the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder across stormy seas, ever shall I soon answer thy summons. Ah, friends. They're all friends. Alright, Thancred. You're an idiot, but you're still my friend. Champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. Look, Thancred, don't look. I had to take 2 weeks off, helped a friend move. I had a lot of stuff IRL. It was too heavy. I was too fucking tired. I went 14 and a half hours. Thancred, you shut up. I took my time. Oh, that sounded more than using my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you for the matter. On the mend, I trust. Glad to hear it. You were in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed by how swiftly you've recovered. Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you've cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look at what you've accomplished. Media undefeated, her song of oblivion cut short, the source and all her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost, but you held fast. Well, it wasn't just me. I had 7 other friends, especially Violet and Clover. Thank you both again. I know you're probably not watching, but thank you for Thank you for being there. It helped a lot. Now, Reen has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Oriange as aimless wandering. We have a purpose in our roaming, after all. Keep an eye on things in the absence of the scions on the world stage. There'll never be an end to the little problems that go untended by nations. We will do our best to help out where and when we can. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering, when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell her I am faring well, and leave it at that, eh? No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still for long, but when I think of home, 'tis the rising stones which comes to mind. How many times we set out from this base, thence to return when our work was done? Well, this is the 4th time, because we didn't, we were in, not Waking Sands. What was the name of the place in, AR? Well, we didn't have that because of the Ascian, not La Habrea. Yeah, La Habrea. And then we got this in Heavensward, and then, yeah, so 4 times. So Heavensward, Stormblood. Well, you didn't start off an adventure here in Shadowbringers. You were already there on the source when my character got there. 4 times. So this is the 4th time. The day the signs came together, I only hoped for Minfilia to find a place where she belongs, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Sithab. I have a question for you. Imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Scions? There's never been a dull moment, that's for certain. That's one way of putting it. In many ways, the experience has left us far stronger than when we began. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny-talking fortune teller in the bargain. Really? That's what you're gonna call Oriange? Salvation Minfilia dreamed of for Eorzea comes closer to reality with every step the Scions take, yes. The world may still be in the throes of change, but it is improving. I see it happening day by day, and I sit here praying that whatever new road you walk will bring you the wonder and joy you deserve. Should you need a rest between your journeys, do come and join me on the terrace for old time's sake. Astinian! You're the Azure Dragoon. You okay there, Astinian? Kind of got like the 1,000-yard stare. Should have changed Dragoon to talk to him. If you have something to say, then out with it. I'm not gonna say how you'll... No, that's mean. Astinian's great. Just wondering how I'll earn my keep now. What? I thought you adventurers had any number of ways to earn coin. Though the Scion's mode of operation has changed, we should be compensated as before. In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Aymeric hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium district. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his mending, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment. And have. What? Some days ago, a Hannish envoy arrived and with word from Vritra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. He didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like it's not. In Thavnir, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Medion. Though it was too late for those who had already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Charlian, most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Vitra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Charlian if they wish, to work and study. Vritra was always the satrap in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well, one who has the complete confidence of his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago, I would have assumed their benevolence hid ulterior motives, but it's clear he cares for his people, and they in turn revere him. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vitra's kin sought release from conflict. So weary were they of the suffering it wrought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgard Sommer didn't give up. In hope, he made the journey to distant Aetheris with his clutch of eggs. And through his progeny went on to the emboldened in conflict with men. There were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lance, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Aw, that's nice, but Estinian, you're terrible at spending gil. I'm not giving you a coin purse at all. Let's see. Who do I talk with first? Talk with Graha. Talk to our boy! Oh, Zathub. Might you have a moment to talk? Maybe. Man, let's make it something to drink. With the Scion stepped away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. This song. And after speaking with Kryl, I've decided I will be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Aldessian. Not only am I indebted to Master Gala for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would have never set foot within the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. I would never have met you, never become caretaker of the tower, never become a Scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for furthering our purpose, or fulfilling our promise, to embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. Yeah. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you into the unknown. Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons, when I asked if you thought I may someday be mentioned in your epic? Well, 'tis true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams. In the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. Oh, turn the music down a little bit, it sounds a little loud. This is going really hard for this theme. Needn't be some grand endeavor. There needn't be a promise. Where adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you. I hope that you will do the same for me. Without a second thought. I'll hold you to that. As much as we have already seen, there's still so much we haven't. Who knows, perhaps we'll even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. Oh goodness, sneezed. No, I saw my model freak out. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler or awaiting orders that might never come, I would bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find new purpose, a new dream. For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send words, and should a commission of interest come my way, you will be the first to know. We're wrapping this shit up. Honestly, I'm glad though. Like, it's been great. I have absolutely no idea where this is gonna go. Why'd you steal Master Matoya's theme? You're not Master Matoya in this world. Oh, are we saying our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I'm averse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there is something I'd been meaning to ask you, something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles, more than can be easily recalled or remembered. And nestled amongst those memories are certain essential facts, the history of Atheris and the ancients, glimpses of the of their creatures and philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for wider consumption. When needed, I append reports and prepared briefings, but even have I balked at the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or tablet. Truth is given shape and interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it is invariably molded to fit a narrative, no matter how well-intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity, yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other until the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account of my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. Yet, even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve those for posterity? Aye, let them be read and remembered. Very well, then. I shall endeavor to pen what I can of the and the ancients, and of many other wonders. But I am no scribe. It would be less a polished work and more a reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me. Our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entire new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. Never hurts to see things from a distant perspective, and mine is rather different than most. I get it, because you're blind. But you're basically like Daredevil now, Ashtola. I just realized it. You kind of see better than most people anyway. Ashtola's Daredevil. Jeez. Interesting. Well. This ends Endwalker, looks like. Tataru. I'm gonna give you a little hug first. You need it. Spoken to your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. With your permission, then. Your attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next time we meet, be well. Oh. Wait. We're all off. Yeah, until next time. Retirement, woo.
I suppose we're off to Garlemald then.
Yes, you are.
Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
No, you just got a new change of clothes in this expansion.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania, there is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library.
Hmm.
And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Charlian before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loperids. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest. Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
Yes, he will.
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
Thank you for the first of the day, Red. Congratulations on the level up, too.
Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
No one's going to Kugane. Well, my house is over in Kugane, though. Maybe I'll stay over there. It's nice. Say hi to Giri, Lise. Gazetsu's doing whatever he wants to, wherever.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that,
Yeah, no, you got
has
first.
to divulge his plans.
I don't
Quite
have
right.
plans.
Indeed.
Fair point.
Why
So,
are you looking at me?
what's next for our humble adventurer?
Wherever it takes me. Wait a minute. That was Medion's bird. Medion? Irene said, I'm fucking tired. That's how I'm doing, Rid. Good. I'm still honestly fucking tired from the stream 2 weeks ago. Finn. Ah. Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. Yeah, I just had a long week at work. Did like 4 10-hour shifts after helping everything with that. Hello, Elpis. Then last weekend I helped Steven move, so I was tired from that. And it's been long work days, work weeks, just I'm exhausted.
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls,
Hi, Elidibus.
shimmering and eternal.
That is your voice. I know it's you, Elidibus.
And yet, something stirs.
But how are you doing, Red? You doing good?
Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night. The beast hungers.
It was a whole ass thing. But, you know,
Alas,
doing okay.
I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as he foretold.
he?
We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium.
Pandemonium?
Ah, the sights we shall see. The sights we shall see.
Wait, I think Pandemonium's raid stuff. I can do raids. I need to be taught how to raid and everything. But I can do in-game raiding now. You have completed the main scenario quest Endwalker. Quests to unlock new content have now become available in Old Charlian. Additionally, enter the dead ends, blah blah blah. Rest well, champion of Atheris, for many and more adventures await you. Aw, that's nice. Alright, let's put this back up. That its chorus might ring for all. Can I go in here? Okay, I can still go in here. Okay, that's... Oh, that's actually where I was supposed to go anyway. There we go. I have those 2 songs added. And whenever I get a music box in my house... Newfound adventure. Ooh, what are you giving me, Tataru, after this? Tataru's putting on a pot of tea and looks in need of company. Slub, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup of tea? Yes, I would. Take a seat then, and I'll find us something to nibble on as well. Hooray. Oh. The food in this game always looks so good. Like, it's low poly, but they want to make it look good. You know, I realize it's going to look better at 7.0. Holy crap. Whenever 7.0 comes out.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around.
It's peaceful, though, at least. We all went our own ways, but in a good way.
Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors.
Well, Tataru, I literally just stepped outside and stepped back in.
Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Brand new adventure, of course.
Traveling to the edge of existence and back wasn't enough? Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you. You fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats. For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while?
Okay, I'm listening, Tataru.
Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
Not a bad thing to do. It's a great idea, but where to start? Yeah, where do I start? There's not much else, really.
With so many exciting places to choose from, it's hard to narrow it down.
Where are we going?
But I believe I have the perfect destination in mind.
Where?
Thavnair. That's where you should go next.
Okay.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat the last time you were there. What with the burning skies
Oh
and
shit!
rampaging monsters and so
You're right.
forth. And I'm sure Vritra would be pleased to see you.
Tataru, you're fucking right. I still have
Then
yet
there's
to.
the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance.
Well.
Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the bounty?
No, I have not.
As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
What could be there? Couldn't be the Four Fiends, because I already know that's in the game. I got that spoiled, kinda. But no context, so.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world.
Is it this look?
In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
Hmm?
Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
I wonder if I'll like this outfit. I kind of... You're the best, Tataru. Pockets? We don't need pockets. Aw. She is the best. Is that a sheep on her little sewing whatever thing is?
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care.
Tataru, you are the absolute best.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement. I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
Okay there, Tataru. You're really enjoying the sewing.
Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
Haha, yeah, I wouldn't do that, especially becoming an Omnicrafter. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
How much more is she gonna... How big is this cup of tea I'm drinking? Oh. I don't know what this area is, but I've seen it before. I don't know, I guess you say I don't know this area, but visually I've seen this area. Are you returned? Wait. I think I know who that is. You found adventure? What? Hello? Huh. Well.
Ah, you're awake.
I have a theory I know who that is. I think it's Scarmiglione. But I only know that because... or I'm guessing because it had the little halo things of the...
I do get a little carried away with my sewing.
Little halo things that were at the Sea of Stars. And I've seen the Scarmiglione minion.
You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
Why wouldn't I be cheerful? I've saved the fucking world like 5 times over.
I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
Yeah. Ah, boy. Let's see. Do I have... Do I have Endwalker as a title? I think I do. There you go. Wait. I do. There we go. Just so everyone knows I'm there. Oh, man. This game. So many blue quests I still have to do. There's so many quests I have to do, period. And I feel I've been taking my time with this game. There you are, Tataru. Observe as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. I'll need a moment. You'll see. Okay. You're the boss, Tataru. A little more room in the shoulders. Open up the cuffs. A final adjustment to the hem. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. That's the Endwalker gear. I've seen that. I like that outfit, actually. Well, what do you think? Doesn't just scream ready for a bold new adventure? It's not my hair, though. I do like the tunic and the vest. Tunic and the cape thing. Glad you approve. You've outdone yourself, Tataru. Thank you. Oh, stop. You'll make me blush. Really wouldn't take me, though. All I ask is that you wear this on your travels. Okay. Or at least anywhere lots of adventurers might gather. They'll look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, where did he purchase those stylish yet practical garments? And for you know, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Taru's boutique. I can hear it now. A merry cling of gil overflowing from my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Bum 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 bum. Ahem. Burgeoning merchant empires aside, you must be excited to start a new fresh chapter of your life. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all of your experiences and excellence without taking at least a few notes. Oh, maybe you should start doing just that. You never know when some odd past detail might become relevant, or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the better part of the past decade. Something to keep in mind, in any case. I guess. Oh, okay. So I guess this is a, here's Cliff Notes. You played a lot of this game. The Hidden Codex is now available under collection of the do section of the main menu. New entries for prominent character. Okay. That's good. That's useful. As the former receptionist, sometimes intelligence gatherer of the Scions, allow me to offer you a word of advice. Do not expect juicy rumors to fall simply into your lap. Adventurers rely on gossip, and the best place to gather up information are taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in the Avenue, I suggest you explore your options at... Sorry. Ugh. At Mayride's Mayhane, the finest drink establishment at Razatan. Charm the employees, and they'll only point you in the direction of the local telltellers. But also share with you the tricks for loosening their tongues. Now, I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the journeys with that, and may fair fortune find you. Bum bum bum. Ilsabad. Let's go to Ranzatan. Finally! I think I finally get to be at Ranzatan without it being an instance. Ah, Fenris! Thank you for throwing everything at me. Hello. You know, Force a Habit, I saw through everything, and I'm like, it's gotta be Fenris. It is Fenris. Good. Force a Habit for saying stop it, but... I'm in an instance. here. At the end of the game. Yep, that time was me. Well, it always is you, Fenris. Sorry, someone is just messaging me. Oh, you're right. You're right. That is true, Fenris. It was Chibi. Chibi causing trouble. Getting his required bonk. Hmm? Hang on. There you go. Gotta get all the experience I can, because almost at dance 90 with Dancer as well. You know, I'm finally at the place where this does not worry me to be here. I can actually enjoy this area. But I hope you're having a good day, Fenris. We really did miss you at movie night last night. But I know, work sucks. Welcome. Hi. Oh, hello. I did not recognize you at first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. Ruins beneath the bounty. Would you be speaking to the sunken treasure vault? We have one regular, a historian in fact, who could tell you all about it. Surprises, let me... Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Na 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 na. Oh, there's dancers back there. Oh, there he is. Professor Jalheen. I thought I saw him come in. Although a somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayhen's unique beverages. Offer him any drink for our selection. He should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek. A few other odd bits besides. Whatever you buy for him is on the house, by the way. If Mayrid finds out I took coin from Thavnir's savior, she would be happy to scrub pots for a week. What dance is this? I don't have this. Is it when I'll learn it? Is it this? Is it this? I don't think it's it, but... I don't think that's it. By the way, that's level 80 outfits for... Where is it? Yeah, see? I have that outfit. Yes. Following event cannot be skipped. You can't. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. Look, you can give me a story. Because I don't know where this is gonna go, apart from just seeing new areas. Sorry. I'm really tired, by the way. I should not have... I woke up earlier than I anticipated, but... Where is the damn... There it is. And what may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? Oh, just a friendly chat. How about a drink? Well, I certainly wouldn't say no to a drink freely offered. Here we are. When Mayrid's finest. Enjoy. Oh, lovely. Bottoms up. Chug. Is this like a... We have to keep getting him drunk? Jalheen empties the cup in a single pull. Very kind of you, sir, but I know when I'm being softened up. What is it that you want from me? So, please, tell me about this bounty. Ah, chasing down the old tale, are you? Does seem to appeal to the adventurous at heart. Now, where to begin? May I assume you're here... You've heard of Alzadial? He was Khan of the Ari tribe which sailed to Thavnir from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Razatan. No, I haven't. His decision to aid the Ankasodra is what ultimately won them the war against the Gajasura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Alzadal III, who was known for his deeds as satrap at Radzatan's earlier days. Some attest that this man traveled to another world entirely, and returned with glittering riches. Others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first brood. Then there's the tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Alzadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storeroom, and locked all his worldly wealth within. Is that Island Sanctuary? It feels like that's Island Sanctuary, maybe. Again, I don't know what Island Sanctuary is, I just know it's a thing. In the centuries since, whenever a natural disaster or hardship befell Radzatan, folk would remember that tale of hidden treasure. Hardy souls would set out to claim their fortune, but precious few would ever make it home. Would you like to hear more? Apologies, I have a slick tickle in... oh, my cup appears to be empty. Mill reel. Another round for the professor. Let's get him nice and drunk. Ah, I see you've reached my understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. I mean, hell, we're giving him free drinks for knowledge. This is kind of a win-win. Ho ho ho. Today was a splendid day to visit the Mayheen. Guessing once he sounds incredibly drunk, though, it's like, no, we're not giving you any more. Jolene gulps down his news drink with gusto. Oh. Where was I? Yes, those who did return from seeking the treasure vault flatly refused to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Azuma was saying. Azuma's a fellow connoisseur of spirituous portables. Yes, he is. Potables. What are potables? Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail, I hear. But he did have a... I can say no more. Seem a generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage what is clearly a foolhardy quest? My word sent you to your death. I could never live with myself. I am no stranger to peril. Sorry, just got a ping in Discord. Is that so? Perhaps it's your turn to tell a tale then. What manners of dangers have you faced? Ah, well. That's a funny thing. The very edge of existence from everyone else. I struggle to believe it, but I recognize you now. You're the hero of the final days. A drink, another drink, settle my nerves. Milheen, more of the same if you please. As you wish, but this one is on your coin, Professor. Hell yeah. Chug-a-lug. Jolene drains yet another cup dry. Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Azuma's, he was desperate to buy a treasure map. One which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Seems you can only get it from some merchant. What's his name? If I forget, let's drink a toast to you, my best friend. Milheen, more drinks! Signal for water instead. Haha. Look, your hangover is going to be worse if you don't hydrate. I don't really drink that much, but please, dude, you should know when to cut off and hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. I don't even drink. Dude, I'm in my 30s. I'm at that point where I'm like, you know, hangovers just don't sound fun to me. Ah, Harvest, I am parched. He gulps down a cup of water. Blah, that was water. Did you tell her to bring me water? Still, it's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head will surely thank you in the morning. Or to get water with it. That is definitely a good thing to do. I seem to have overindulged, and put mind to the words of Master Zahn. Beware how much of the drink you swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me. I suggest you to know more of these unseemly antics. Just speak with Ozma. Well, as I said, we share a taste for the Maheen's finest spirits. He probably came in as we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune. All you need. Okay. Yeah, I've only been, like, drunk, like, 3 times in my life. But even when I'm, like, really drunk, I was, like, there was some points where I'm like, alright, no, I need to start drinking water with this. And then just slowly cut myself off from the alcohol and just drink water. Ah, yes, I am Azuma, and who might you be? All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Alzadal's legacy. I've been watching for his sails ever since. Tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All I could talk about was finding this vault. And that look in his eyes, I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting Alzadal's third otherworldly hoard. His ambition would not be denied. I see it in you, too, that appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. But I'll not attempt to run you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavor. So I'll tell you what my friend told me. How he convinced a merchant into the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. Seemed his merchant, one Ashal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route. My friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. Yeah, but also think about it. If you start drinking water, you're still going to be drunk. You just don't have to worry about the hangover in the morning. Or at least as bad of one. With what meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the Bounty. Within those ruins hides the path to the vaults deep down. If you truly intend on seeking Alzadal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. Things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. He might, you don't know. Almost knocked over my glass of water.
Please, Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
Okay.
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
I think I've seen part of this cutscene. This does sound vaguely familiar.
So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake?
I mean, maybe.
What have you to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
Okay. That's a cool story, bro.
A map to Alzadal's legacy.
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage.
Ooh, fancy.
You may find the ruins hidden in the Bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession.
Okay.
A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king boy. You're scrawny-eyed and never return with that treasure alive.
Aha, children dying is funny, right? Right? It's funny, right?
Oh, cruel fate. Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim?
Excuse me.
How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map. Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
No, Estinian, no. Estinian, don't you fucking dare. No. No. Estinian, you are terrible with money. Estinian.
What of you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
Estinian, no.
A fortune, you say?
Hmm. No.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
Estinian, I love you, man, but don't do this. Don't do this, you can't.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
How much is even in that? Estinian.
Well met, my friend.
How much did you spend?
Someone is dressed for adventure.
I'm still wearing the same clothes as Estinian.
Why Favner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
Yes, it's very curious indeed, Estinian. Very curious indeed. Pidgey? Fuck off.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
You needn't mind us.
And now I've fleeced one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Please stop giving praise to the sisters. We don't need them back.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
You seem eager to be underway.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
You're too good for us, Estinian.
I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove. Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
That's true. True.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Yes, he was. Oh, he's getting slightly better at
His role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims.
How much did you give him, Estinian?
Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not. You are coming along, yes?
Hell yeah. Naturally. Come on, we were the well, I'm not a dragoon now, but we're dragoons together, Estinian. You may say you were the Azure Dragoon, but
Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
we're in this together. Yes, he was. Hi, Neva. How's it going? He was the Azure Dragoon, but it's okay. Let me throw this back up real quick. I'm actually going to use a restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody gets popped in Ultima Thule. Yeah. There we go. Let's head back there. Gotta get a boat! For Estinian and I. You'll recall I spoke of visiting Thavnir at Reacher's request. Yeah? Well, he finally invited me to a feast and made his proposal once I was too full of Hannish delights to refuse. He wished me to train the Radiant Host in lance work, but that is a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or a trawler with a ship fit for the open seas. Nachi is a fisherman by trade, yes? We shall head to Akali and see if he can help us. Yep, here we go. And also, since last stream, I have finished up all the zones. I can fly in all of them, so. Yep, can do that now. In instance 2 of Thavnir. Guessing it's like instance 2 because first instance is the first part of the game where there's like nothing and all that stuff. I need to do all the side quests because I feel like that's going to open stuff up for me. Oh, Matya. Good to see you're doing better. How's that baby doing, by the way? What? 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 Neva. So you need a seaworthy vessel to seek these ruins? Oh, so there's just a lot of people in the first instance. Okay, okay. I don't know how the game works. I don't know anything about game design, Neva. Yeah, I was in instance 2 in Radzatan. So there's just a lot of people in that area for, I'm guessing. Okay. Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, I would think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favor. Wait here and I'll have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time at all. Yeah, I know Crystal's pretty full. I know Goblin's a pretty full world, so. Have you noticed our little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. Happens to end zone games long. Okay. That also explains since I've been in 2. I think every time I visited Radzatan and Thavnir, it's always been instance 2. Now that I think about it. That's probably why I haven't seen that many people. Especially whenever town offers the trading NPCs for endgame gear. Oh. We see you there, boy. Show yourself. Ah, it is you. Do you know how far out of our way we walked so that you'd not cross paths with some wild beast? Istini and I just walked straight ahead. 3 to 4 instances. Oh, wow. Wait, yeah, you're on Primal, though, aren't you, Neva? I think. I know Primal's more congested than Crystal is, but I know Crystal's still pretty damn full. I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the heroes who saved Thavnir? You are. I know you are. I've gone and cheated you. I work with Zahal, you see, the map merchant. It's my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd his wares are worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done, and I beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have, well, we'd be... Enough. I knew your game and I paid the price willingly. Fortunate purchase as it turns out, for my friend here was seeking those very ruins. As me? You are kind to overlook the wrong I have done you, but there's more you need to know. The map you bought is very real, as is the island it shows. Overheard Zahal selling the information to another customer. There's a fate chain of tempest that people would want to do whenever it showed up, because at the very end of the chain had a chance to spawn a world boss fate that would give you this Dutch trade for if you would. A frog out. This game. But saying that, I know at some point I'm probably going to join those kind of things, so... Yeah. I mean, there's only so much more of this game I got for story, and I want to do... I can't say I'm 100% it because it's an MMO. There's really no such thing as 100%, but... I'm in this game for the long haul now. He told that man where he needed to search, about the ruins, about the vault, about everything. The man sailed off to find his fortune, never to return. It's my tentacle for a long time. Michigan J. Frog. I know that name. That's the one, okay. Yeah, the hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime gal. I forgot the, yeah, I just didn't know him by name. Yeah, exactly. Send me a kiss my way. Baby, my heart's on fire. I don't know. I only know that first line, but I'm sure everyone does, so. cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you. Maybe even a whole army. That's my favorite thing. Well, you know what? There are times when I'm like, I'm willing to wear a silly outfit because it's fun. Because why not? It's not the ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there's little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... It's fine, we got this. It's fine. Could invite our comrades. That could be. And assuming we do find this treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. Any ideas on who to approach? The Scions have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. All of them. All of them. I want this last all of them. All of them. We're gonna get Alpha and Alize, though. Oh, little Lord Alphino and his sister. Are they not bound for Garlemald? They have far more important matters to attend to than delving for trinkets. Y'shtola. Y'shtola. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to have Y'shtola in here. Why not? Magics would be a welcome addition, but I am loath to interrupt her research. Mayhap we could ask a less prickly companion? Don't be jealous, Estinian, because she likes me more than you. Grahati and Kryl. Yeah. Once they were like, not them, I was like, yeah, we're doing this of just, you think you're gonna choose it. Kryl may have her hands full rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Graha, we'll surely leap at the invitation. Will that set your mind at ease? Yes, that man as strong as you. Is he, though? Strong, I mean? What is your name, boy? Mayrad, sir. Well, Mayrad, your life is yours to live as you will, but I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I do, but what choice do I have? We need to eat, and everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. Glad it's how it took us here. Ooh, food. I shall leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure. As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Someone there will be able to point you in the right direction. Let us be off too, Mayrad. Do me a favor and don't stray from the path. Yeah. Gonna go... Old Charlian, yeah. I haven't really got a lot of time one-on-one with Estinian post Heaven Sword and Y'shtola's outside of Limsa starters, unless you... Yeah, I did pick hang out with Y'shtola at the inn during the night time. And I do, well, I should say since I main Dragoon, I did get a lot of Estinian stuff, so... This song. Yeah, we don't really get to hang out with Y'shtola. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. And I know Goblin's... And I know Goblin's full, but like... I guess in fairness, I've not been at the endgame stuff really that long. I don't see too many people out and about here, but I know Goblin's full. Oh, look who it is. Welcome back, Zathub. What might the students do for you? I need to talk to Graha. Graha, yes, he's in the main hall with Mistress Kyle. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go and give them an excuse to take a break. Yeah, but how did you get post 7 Sword Obsidian? I mean, it's mainly just the Dragoon quests and stuff and everything like that. Because he is the mentor. So I did all the quests through him.
Ah, Ojika, my good man.
It's Graha, it's a boy!
Would you be so kind as to...
Hi, Graha.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
It's fine. It's me. How's the restoration of the students coming along?
Slow and steady. Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities.
Yeah, he is. He's overworked, I know.
We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon. The collection we
Yeah.
from the Isle of Val.
Look, Neva, Graha is just the best hype man, and he's the biggest fanboy
Judging
for us.
by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come.
He's just a big nerd. He just loves us.
My friend, surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
He's all of our sons, Neva. Even though mentally he's like 100 years older than all of us.
The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition.
You know what? I'm okay with Xenos being there. I told him no.
I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Okay. He's not my boyfriend. Graha?
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned.
The test of your reflexes is, look,
You should go.
I don't like
I'll
Xenos.
stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
Short-handed? Why are you calling her short?
Sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
Graha, it's okay.
Have you asked anyone else to come along?
Look, I'm gonna say this. I don't despise Xenos like I did, but I still don't like him. Look, his arc is complete now. He got that final show off. Fuck, he's complete. Just leave me alone. Look, yeah, he was written, he was a fully realized character. I don't like him. I don't want to see him in the game anymore. I can't stand him. Every time he showed up after that is... Yeah, I had a little bump. It was just... I shall drink from, eat the soul of the life and blah blah. And Fandaniel's like, fuck you, no, I'm gonna kill Zodiark so you can't do anything, haha.
Then might I suggest we invite your Stola? Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlian the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say. Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Yeah, let's do this.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger.
So I'm guessing it's going to be it.
He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like.
So you got me, we got Estinian, we got Graha, we got Oriange.
From what I can gather, the Loporits are looking to make improvements to their own creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here.
Interesting.
So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes.
That's true.
If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
Yeah. Why not?
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Graha. You know, like, to be honest, though, I will say I thought the direction they were going to take Xenos was the, what they did, the arc I thought they were going to do with Xenos was going to be the Emperor Palamisi. I thought they were going to do something like that with him, but honestly, I'm kind of glad we didn't. But who knows, they still might. Because he's not dead, he's just in that void, but I mean, he kind of seemed at peace, so... Yeah, that's what I mean, like, that's what I'm saying, like, he was pretty at peace when we left him. So... Oh, there you are. Not that I'm, like, actively looking for these, but... Wait, hang on. Yeah, but, I mean, we're only up to 6.3, though, right? Don't think he's making a return. Yeah, that's good. Stola, where do you... Oh, she's just on the ground reading. Oh, she's sleeping on the books. See the abyss? I think so, yes. I saw a portal and it was like, haha, it's time for me to return. And I'm pretty sure that was probably maybe Scarmiglione, but that's only just assuming. But yeah, I've seen that place. When Elidibus was like, oh, this place, it's awakening, even though they were like, I don't know who this is, but I'm like, that's clearly Elidibus' voice. We've talked with him. They didn't change voice actors. Oh, no.
I've never known your Stola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Is it? Don't be an ass. Thing with the hands? No. I don't think so, at least. I mean, they showed something come out of the portal, but that's really all they've done. No. I have not seen that. They showed a portal open, they showed this little, like, mass thing and had, like, a weird, like, semicircle halo thing behind him, but it was still, like, this mass of just shadowy stuff. So they didn't show what they haven't shown who it is.
How long have you two been here?
Sorry, Stola. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to wake you.
Nor did I want to fall asleep.
It's okay, Stola.
I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
She just wants to see Runar so badly.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it.
She just wants to see Runar.
So I promised Runar.
Yeah.
But 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Yeah.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting
Nice.
challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me?
Okay, so I know she's blinded, but she can definitely detect ether and everything. Is she still able to read books, though, with her ether? Because, like, I didn't... Just because she's blind, that's why I'm like, how is she reading? Sorry, it literally just dawned on me. I'm like, but how read if she's blind? Like, I can understand she's basically like Daredevil, to an extent. So somehow her ether is just able to, like... Oh, okay. She's Daredevil. I gotcha. She's just Daredevil. It's fine.
Al-Zadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world.
Maybe something like that.
If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse.
Yeah.
And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
Achiali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him, and be on our way.
I just realized if Stola did take up Monk, she would fucking be Daredevil. But you know, she might. Who knows? People keep changing classes all the time. I know we already had a Monk rep with Lise, but Lise isn't here anymore. The Crystal Tower. Oh, I'm getting everything in the Codex now. Oriange. I don't want to go down here again. I cried last time I was down here. It hurt. I know, but why not? She can change as many classes as she wants. Okay, so I need to like look into like the lore and stuff, but isn't Sorcerer basically just Black Mage with Conjurer and or White Mage and Black Mage kind of mixed together? Just because she can do both classes. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. Uber nude. If anyone hasn't changed. Now they've all... Estinian. He's been Dragoon the whole time. Does Graha technically count? I mean, he came into the Scions to be multi-classer, though. Yeah. Estinian's the only one I can think of.
Our illustrious champion. Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. I am told a new expedition is in the offing.
It's good to see you well.
And thee, as ever, thou art the picture of strength.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our beferred lunar allies.
Right.
The Loporits have been seeking new purpose.
Yeah, I can't see him changing Estinian. I can't see him changing to anything but Dragoon.
Working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
Has there been a Mechanist rep in this game? I just realized. I don't think there has been.
You have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not when.
Yeah, Hilda. It's when she said, it's been so long since I've been Heavensward though. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, she was Mechanist, Machinist, however you would say it.
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon? So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation.
I think every class has had a rep in the game. I think.
But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos?
Yeah. Oriange as our Astro rep.
Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation.
Has there been a Bard rep? I feel like there has been, apart from like the Mentor, but...
How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions
Trying
were
to think.
compelled by fate, desperation.
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Yeah, it is nice.
Counting Estinian.
Oh yeah, he was a Bard back then.
Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet.
That's
it
true.
would be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us,
It's been so long since I've done those raids though.
whatever situation may arise.
Yeah, he probably was just an archer, but still. But he's a Bard.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
You're not a Bard, you're a Gunbreaker. Thancred, it's been like an hour.
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
You're looking well, even though it's only been an hour, like I said.
That's because we didn't travel by experimental etherite. It's astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sense of well-being.
Yeah, you're starting game points again. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Good job, Rid.
In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos.
Chaos. Kill chaos. Wait, I've already done that raid. I've already killed him.
The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So,
well,
the reason of so many esteemed personages seem fit to gather. Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say?
oh, well,
Already stolen away by a traveling partner with the promise of
yeah.
unexplored ruins and
But they weren't really like big characters. They're just kind of there. Hilda was a relatively big part of Heavensward.
But rather the fulfillment of my
Yeah.
to the Loporits.
But yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, there was technically the Warriors of Darkness.
of course. And if you have a steam
Yeah.
rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
They are, yeah. I've done, of course, the Bard one. I'm working on the magical DPS one. I haven't finished it up yet. And then I need to get... I don't trust myself with Sage yet to do that one. And honestly, I've been putting off healer for so long. I'm not... I don't trust myself with healer for a while.
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations. Till we meet again.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Like, I know I inherently do kind of like the healer jobs, but it's just... You're right, we don't. Well, I guess they probably were going with the rep from, well, Shadowbringers are... I should say, nah, that doesn't really count. The trailer, we were Dark Knight, but, yeah, that's not really a thing. Ooh, I'm in instance 1 of Fafnir. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, imagine. Send you to recruit Graha, and you return with an entire survey party. Hope Matsu's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. Oh. I guess this person's doing the same thing. What he means is, we are grateful for the use of one of your precious shipping vessels. We are more than glad for the chance to provide it. I ask only that you take care to steer clear of the reefs and the shallows there. Hey, we will keep our eye open. Shola is intrigued by the legend of Azadal III. She would be. Azadal III. I confess I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Could it be more than simple folklore? And what are the treasures he's supposed to be brought back? This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The math doth promise runes, but beyond that we know not what we will find. It's music nice. Not until we find it, eh? So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Quest accepted. Is this a dungeon? It is a dungeon. Ooh. I didn't think we'd be getting a dungeon this quickly. I'm actually going to use BRB real quick because I've been drinking a lot of water and a lot of coffee, so I'll be back. Let me put this here. Okay, aim back. Let's queue up for this dungeon. Oh, and I was playing a little bit earlier. Oh. What the hell? Well. I guess I gotta go to Charlian, and do we have... I need to buy some gear. Whoops. Been a while since I've been stopped by this. Let's see, is there... Huh. Is there Alagon equipment here in Charlian? Or not Alagon, the, yeah. The tombstone equipment here yet? Nope. Well. Oh, it's in Rod's? Okay. Well, probably shouldn't have bought sage equipment earlier today, especially since I don't use the class and I had to fall up on these. Great. Let's see, where are you? I not unlocked it yet? Oh, there we go. Hey, get away. Nope, don't have this stuff yet. Well, guess I gotta go to the market board. Oh, those are the role quests. Is there no market board in Radzaton? Am I just overlooking it? Does not look like it. Oh. You know, I'm spending all this stuff. I'm just gonna go to my teleport to Kugane. It's gonna be cheaper than any other place I can teleport to. Maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet. I just need to keep going. By the way, I bought a house in Kugane. Still working on it though. Yep, got one of that. Nope. Comparison, that is definitely better than what I have. Okay. Honestly, I think just getting this gear is gonna really put me up past what I need. Yeah, I mean, this is still better than... I'm not spending 300,000 on those rings. Is that enough? I think it was 560. I'm almost there. Yeah, that'll be just enough to take me over there. Oh no, I look dumb. Oh well. Go ahead and just put these guys back on their ventures. Then I can queue up for the dungeon and probably take forever to do stuff. There we go. Wait. No. I'm one level away. Damn it. Yeah. I need to start making my own gear. I'm like so close to being able to. Here we go. Ooh, I'm starting to get that other stuff. Endgame stuff, hell yeah. There we go. Wow, that was not long at all. And we're doing a food check because I am one of those people that definitely... Wait, we don't need food checks. We're already max levels. Well, it will help, it'll help us get through, though. Oh. I like the music so far. I mean, I know it just started, but still. I have the Hermes sandals. Where I RP walk into it. Nope. Let me see here. And I can't keep up with you guys. I'm magical DPS. There we go. No, hang on. Nope. It's not what I wanted. There we go. Go, and hey-ya! Ooh. Ooh. Go. Ooh. Congratulations on the level up. Wezzo? Yeah, it is Wezzo. Hi, Wezzo. Ouchie. Yes, I know. Hi, Wezzo. How you doing? Ooh, yeah, that was a good guess. Q? You're doing Q? That's good to hear. crawled out of bed. Oh, hope you have a good day though, Lizzo. Oh, I've gotten new things. I didn't realize Jolt had a second form after that. The kitty. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Oh, well. There we go. A little kitty went psycho. Aw, kitty. Ooh. Salt encrusted teleporter. Woo! Hell yeah. Oh, I know that font. Oh, hang on. There we go. Ooh. This is a pretty fun dungeon. No, oh no, oh no, oh no. I draw aggro. Ah! You know what? Actually, let me just do this. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, this boss looks interesting. Ooh. Oh. What the hell? What was I taking damage from? Like, I was out of the raise. What happened? Ouchie. Yeah. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ah, 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 ah. There we go. And none of this equipment I can even wear. Oh. Oh. Treasure. Oop. We found treasure. Doing a big stretch. What the hell? Kapakulu. Hmm? Interesting. It looks kind of cool. Oop. There we go. Back up on my thingy. Okay. Oop. Oh, hi Violence. Hello. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not playing Xenoblade. Why am I hearing Rick scream? Hi Violet, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right today. Oh no! Ah! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah! Probably should have just taken the hit. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Okay. Chilling, just play some. Nice, 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 nice. I do like some Ocarina of Time. I think I'll do the LB. Do with this. Do with this. Do with this. Do with this. And hop this. And yeah. There we go. That was a fun dungeon. Yeah, we did it. That's some fun mechanics for the boss fight. I think it's the first time I've done that kind of stuff. Of course, I'm gonna give commendations because I'm not rude. Yeah, I got 2-player commendations, even though I died. But hope you're enjoying Ocarina of Time, Violet. Where are you at, by the way? I must know. This looks like the alchemical forge. That was. Why does the? Don't open this. This seems like a very bad thing to open. Don't open this, Graha. Do not. No. This looks like exactly something we shouldn't be opening.
Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Just started, so I just be going. Okay. Good. Nice.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Ishtola, this is a bad idea. Don't do this. Seems like a very dumb idea.
You mustn't touch it.
Yes, thank you. Really? You're the one to tell us no? This is literally the definition of don't touch this. Leave it closed.
Vritra. Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our union. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
I feel like we probably have.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest. For the purpose of sealing something away.
Something? That sounds suspicious. I wasn't going to touch it, but you know, Stola. Oh no, this is we're blaming her. Uh-oh.
You and I will speak later.
Okay, that
frivolity, my friend. Not the time.
that was not how I read it. I wasn't gonna touch it, but you know, Stola, we were gonna open this, so I feel we should probably do that. That's how I interpreted that line of like, you know, we weren't gonna open it, but you know, since Stola mentioned it, you know, we could just keep opening this if you're not gonna tell us. That's how I interpreted this line, not throw her under the bus. But that was a good reaction though. I'm kind of glad I chose that option.
This something of which thou speakest, might it be some manner of threat?
A threat? No. Forsake those thoughts.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
What could it be? I don't know what it could be. Well, it can't be that bad if Ritra's like, yeah, let's just open it. Oh, that looks dangerous. Is that the entrance to the abyss that you were talking about, Neva? You know what that is, Stola. I saw that
I have
grin.
lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
What could it be?
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
We can meet Greg again! Am I the only one who sees it this way? We're gonna save you, Hildy! We gotta save you! Nope, oh no, hang on. How did I, oh no, I moved. How did I, like, okay, I moved the chat box somehow. I don't know what, I clicked something and it, like, moved. Hang on. Is there like a... No, what am I doing? Oh, that... I don't know what I did. I got my log window. I don't know what happened. Void gates and fissures are much the same thing in practice, in the sense that both... You know what, I can just take this down then until I figure it out. Yeah, I've been going for 2.5 hours. I'm probably going to end sometime soon anyway, because we're going to be raiding into someone. Let me... There we go. Void gates and fissures are much the same in practice, in the sense that both allow passage between the source and the 13th. The difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of the creation. A fissure is an incidental tear in the fabric between worlds, whereas the void gate is the product of deliberate action. I suspect this is the latter, judging by the elaborate mechanism put in place to control it. To think that our search for material riches would lead to this priceless discovery. That swirling emptiness, it puts me in mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. Bum 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 bum. Stola. Still the prison void with the scholarly eye. Yeah. Hello, Heaven Sword music.
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory. An age 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Meracidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors.
Oh.
With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against
That's the Warring
them.
Triads.
Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
I need to finish those. I'm on the last quest of that.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void. Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
'Cause he did.
Indeed, I did.
Don't act surprised by this, Grog. Do not act surprised.
I
He's
heard
one of the
Tiamat's
dragons.
roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ashdaya. We
I don't remember
dragons are
Ashdaya.
not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus, I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble. She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Alagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Alag was dust, and the arts to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
This could go very badly.
Before Radzat Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Or a Lalafell. Let's not forget them. They're people too.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, but Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale was not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used the simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her.
Aww.
What I found was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Razat Khan and abandoning your sister. You chose the latter.
'Twas not that thy siblings scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
Darkness. I remember when Nero turned purple. I thought our time had come.
As did I. Were it not for Une and Doga, or Nero for that matter, we might never have made it home.
Yep. It's been a while since I've done the Crystal Tower raid, so I don't...
To Nero. How his wounds allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether. Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
Aww.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome.
Hi, Artemis. Hello.
Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late. And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course. I wish only to forget the rest.
Or Vritra. Hello, Artemis. Pet, 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 pet. I love you. What's the quest in this one? We just talked to him. Oh, just speak with Stola. Okay. So they managed not only to... Oh, there we go. but also manipulate it so one might gate. I'll have to mess with the chat box, because I don't know what happened with that. Astonishing. Is there any chance... Is there any chance I could learn more of how this feat was accomplished? I will tell you what I can. First, however, I must return to the High Crucible and arrange to replace the guardians you so handily destroyed. I'm not due to leave the gate undefended. My apologies. We were perhaps a touch zealous in our rush to uncover the vault's secrets. The constructs can be repaired. We would be happy to offer our assistance. That will not be necessary. Much as I retain spare vessels for myself, we keep duplicate guardians on hand for such eventualities. In any case, we should return to Rotterdam. I wonder... Oh, I can't even go. Music is very nice. It is. Oh, just gonna go over here. I will, after stream, I'm gonna skip all these quests because I want to start doing extra stuff because I'm gonna need better gear soon. Ba-da-da. Yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna finish this quest up and then we're gonna raid out to someone because. Doing a charity today. Yeah, it looks like you just started a little bit ago. I promise we will discuss the Void Gate further, but first I must attend to the matter of the Vault's sentinels. As your instruments have no doubt informed you, the Kapakuli have been reduced to so much scrap. Please bring a new one out of storage and see to it is conveyed to its post along with some lesser constructs. Was it tomb robbers? Fiends born to the Tower of Zot by the sisters. Do not tell me a blasphemy, yet roams free. I don't know what happened. You guys are crazy. I don't know. He's so... Graha, it's okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think you're going crazy. Why such guilty faces? Surely it wasn't you who are responsible for this. Oh. Well, the details aren't important. I shall see it done immediately. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't... And with that, the vault will soon be secure once more. Now, I believe you had questions? Quite a few, in fact. But I'd like to begin with the gate itself. Is it still functional, yes? Indeed, which is why I saw it sealed with an alchemical forged lock and warded with my magics. Such power must not fall into the wrong hands. In truth, the primary reason for the vault's construction was to keep the gate hidden from the outside world. So much effort for such a little door. That little door you speak of leads to an abyss teeming with unspeakable horrors. That said, in its current state, it should only admit only the lowliest of void scent. Aside from this side, no man would be able to pass through. No man? I should think Alvina would fit given a firm enough push. Physical side is only one consideration. The true restriction hinges upon the etheric density of the soul in transit. And yet, you succeed in expanding this diminutive portal and sending your simulacrum to the 13th. Thanks to my brilliant alchemists, I should have destroyed the anomaly when I found it, but instead, I bade them advise a means to control it. After much experimentation, they accomplished the impossible, a method which was conceived by which my magics could manipulate the fissure and transform it into a sizable gate. But the process is long since forgotten. Once I'd given up searching for Ajata, there was no need to preserve such esoteric and dangerous knowledge. Thus the gate lay dormant for years uncounted. Our own passage of this 13th was made relatively simple thanks to the Crystal Tower. An ancient mechanism channeled the tower's vast stores of energy to open a void gate, when bound to a covenant made with a cloud of darkness. Once its sovereign entity was beaten back, however, the covenant was broken and the doorway severed from its connection to the void. Theoretically, it could be possible to reconnect the gate by forging a new pact with another void sent, but such deals usually end in betrayal and death. In any case, we should attempt to gain an understanding of the bounty gate. Mayhap you could resume the search for your sister. As I've already explained, I put those futile hopes to rest centuries ago. My place and my duty is here now. I had meant to ask, what prompted you to search for the vault in the first place? Let's see if the legends were true. As you have seen, the fabulous wealth from the stories is quite real, if its rumored origins. I'm afraid I must assert a prior claim. I've been adding to that trove for years, little by little, but the time has come to spend it that I might alleviate my people's suffering. Then we are of one mind. We had no intention of taking it for ourselves. Isn't that right, my friend? Stola. Your Excellency, would you object if I were to conduct a closer examination of the gate? I will make no attempt to open it, of course. I owe you and yours a debt that can never be repaid. Whatever boon you ask of me, you shall have it. I'm most gracious. I'll take advantage of your permission. Would that I could join thee in thy study, but the Loporrits will be anxious to receive my report. Beg my leave of you. And I must be off to Charlian as well. Mistress Kyle was eager to speak with you about that request, so please come back to the annex as soon as you are able. Farewell for now. We will discuss my findings once I return. You'll not be rid of me so easily. The difficult part in all this will be deciding how best to put these riches to use. Will you lend me your assistance in these deliberations? Of course. Thank you, Zithub. Zithub and I are in this together. I will follow his example. Bum 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 bum. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Oh. Hello? Hand? Hello? Golbez! That's gotta be Golbez. Yeah. It's fucking Zemos. Zeramos. Yeah, that's Golbez. Aha! I know they're not here. Ian's gonna be fucking pissed when he gets here, because he was expecting Golbez to be there at the beginning, and he's fucking here now. I sense the breaching of a gate, but it is not instigated from this side. 'Twas thrown open from the other. I too felt it. Rare occasion, yes, but such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. An opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have awaited for nigh on 10,000 years. We did not let it slip our grasp. Yet we must not underestimate he who bested the cloud of darkness. Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble whisk to be dispensed by some flesh and blood mortal. Bah, let him come. I will drown the world and watch this fleshling gasp for breath in his final moments. Your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Think back on our struggles beneath this sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. Hi, Golbez. Tis time we set the war in motion and win redemption for our star. I think that's the end of 6.1. Seems like it. Oh, Golbez. Yep, that is definitely feels like the end of 6.1. Let me look at the Endwalker. Let me see, sharing the wealth. Oh no, never mind. I still got a few more. I think, though, that is definitely a good place to end right now, though, because one, I do need to mess with the chat box right here. So, and I've also been going for 3 hours. I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm gonna have to order some food and other stuff. But yeah, we're raiding out to Seth. Seth's a good guy. Let me go ahead and take you over here then. Hello, hi, yes, it's me. Hello, hi. Let's see. We raid out to Seth in Space. He is a good dude. He is actually doing a charity today for. Oh goodness. It is a trans. I know it's a trans charity though, so we're going to outrate him. Definitely follow him if you're not. Good dude, very good dude, very hilarious. So we're let's see, just gonna have a Nintendo raid. So we're just doing that as a message. So yeah, you guys have a good day. I will see you all later. Bye bye.